Cynthia.
And I'm Chris.
And we're the Hanye family.
Okay, we are going to do something that we haven't done before.
Yeah.
At least not to this degree. We are going to do a song by the Dead Kennedys.
Yeah, I've heard of the Dead Kennedys, but never actually went to look because I just saw what they looked like once. And back when I was younger, I just looked at them and went, I wouldn't like that. So I never gave them a chance.
Yeah. Now on this one, I'm probably gonna have to go into the whole offensive thing part of the YouTube algorithm and tell it that there's some offensive things in this.
Yeah, definitely.
This song definitely has
offensive words, but it's not a racist song. It's not a bad song in that way because we looked at the lyrics to be certain.
Yeah.
But
and some people, it's possible some people might be offended by this, and I'm sorry if you guys are offended by this, but this is an activist song.
Yeah, it's anti-racist. It isn't racist.
So we're going to do Holiday in Cambodia.
Yes.
It's a tough subject song, and we had to look at the lyrics just to be sure. I'd heard the Dead Kennedys were an interesting group, and I wanted to make sure that there was no real problems.
Yeah, exactly.
And
I've heard of the name of this song, but I've never heard the song. I just know it must be one of their more popular ones because I've heard this name before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to do this song, Holiday in Cambodia, because
it was suggested.
It was suggested.
And it's all good.
Yeah. So, like I said, try not to be offended. Philip Green asked for it, and he's been doing some good stuff with us lately in these on this channel.
Yeah.
He's made some really interesting suggestions, and this is another interesting suggestion. And hey, we're willing to go for it. Like I said, swearing and hard subjects are not a problem for us, okay? If we don't like it, then we'll let you know.
Yeah.
If we're offended, we'll let you know. I don't know.
But we don't get offended too easily, so that's
not really,
okay.
No. And we're not exactly activists, but we definitely pro-activism.
Yeah.
So we're going to get into it. This is the Dead Kennedys. Holiday in Cambodia.
You want everyone to act like you, 'cause that's what you bitch, so you can get rich, but your boss can switch her off you. Well, you'll work harder with a gun in your back for a bowl of rice a day. Slave for soldiers till you starve and your head is skewered on a stake. Now you can go where people are one. Now you can go where they get things done. What you need, my son? What you need, my son?
wow.
Wow.
The sound is amazing. I happen to really love this music.
Yeah, it's quite good.
I wasn't expecting to. I really thought it was going to be maybe too harsh for me, but I like it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this is really getting, well, it's right at the edge of what I usually like, but it's quite good.
Yeah, I actually am enjoying this one.
I
mean, obviously it's not a happy message in the song. There's no. But I mean, the song itself sounds amazing. So
right guard will not help you here. That's good. I enjoyed that.
I'm catching the lyrics, even though we already looked them up. I'm catching it when I'm listening. It's not hard to not hard to catch on.
It's not that bad. No, I mean the way his vibrato is a little odd, but
it is a little bit, but it's not too bad.
Yeah. So yeah, subject matter aside.
Yeah,
this is a very, very interesting song. Like in like music.
Well
musically.
Played, and his vocals interesting, like with the vibrato, like you said. Yeah. It's I don't know. I like listening to it. It's interesting sounding. The vibrato is a little odd, but I'm really liking it.
Yeah. It's really interesting. The whole band is interesting.
Yeah.
And like I said, and getting into the the lyrical part, I mean, it's a common sense. You go to
exactly.
You're in college. You think you know everything about the world, and you don't.
No, you don't.
You're just a kid.
Exactly.
That's the one thing. You're just a kid. You don't really know, and you're quite pampered if you're in college.
And the ones that are sitting in their fancy houses and their fancy cars and stuff, they don't know what it's like.
No.
Like to be in a slum and in a war zone and things like that, and that's kind of what this is about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's one thing to open your mind, and look, I appreciate all these kids that are opening their minds and learning stuff, and trying to get things done. Even some of the activists, I'm glad you do that. I really am. But you have to understand, you don't know these people like you think you do.
No, because unless you've experienced what that kind of thing is like, you wouldn't know.
Well, exactly.
You just wouldn't know. Like, you can empathize. We empathize with people like that, but we're way better off than they are. We know this.
Look, and we're poor. So, I mean,
I mean, poor-ish at least.
Poor-ish, yeah. We're doing better.
We have a house.
We have a house that
we live in.
That we live in, and
it's not our house.
It's a nice house, but but it's just simply the kids that he's talking about in college, and the rich kids who every once in a while slum it. They don't understand.
No, they don't.
They really don't, and they get to get away from it.
Yeah.
Black people, they don't get to get away from being black. People who live in the war zones, they don't get to get away from that.
Yeah, exactly.
But
we should continue.
Yes. Sorry. A little bit of ranting, but that's going to happen in songs like this, right?
Yeah, no kidding.
Let's continue.
Wow. That's crazy how he was just like going off there.
Yeah. Well, that last bit, I don't think it was timed at all.
Yeah. The drummer really is getting into that song. Like, you could really hear that all over it.
Yeah. I think that video was kind of pieced together. I think they wanted to take out the really harsh parts in the original video.
Probably.
When we looked for the video, there were a lot of scenes that were worse than what we saw in this one, and I think somebody spliced it and
cleaned it up a bit.
Cleaned it up so that the algorithm wouldn't
completely block it.
It wouldn't warn you that you can't watch this without approval.
Yeah, like when we were looking, there was one video where it asked Chris to approve of the offensive content.
Yeah.
Before he could even look at the video, it was like, oh,
that was a first for me.
Yeah.
But
that's kind of why we had to look up the lyrics, just to be sure that everything was fine.
Yeah.
But we were pretty sure. We were pretty sure it was going to be fine because you were saying Jello.
Yeah, Jello Biafra is an activist.
Right, exactly. We weren't expecting anything bad.
I saw him at the censorship committee in the late 80s.
Right.
I've seen on talk shows talking about music and the lifestyle that he lived, and he seems to be a pretty good guy.
Yeah.
So
but this was really enjoyable. I like this a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it felt really good, even though, of course, it's a dark message. Obviously, you can see there's a war zone going on around them.
Yeah, well, Cambodia, right?
It's not exactly a happy song, but it's a really well done song. Yeah, very much.
Cambodia at that time was a mess, and
of course it was.
Just like Vietnam, just like Korea, just like
lots of places.
Where Western society decides to go over there and fix it,
take over.
Yeah.
But anyways, this was a really good request. Thank you so much. It was definitely appreciated. Don't forget to check us out over on Patreon. It's $3 a month and we're adding things there all the time. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Share with your family and friends. Click that notification bell if you don't want to miss a video. And don't forget to enjoy yourself. Later.
Later.